Alright, so we're in SolidWorks, and I am going to show you the examples, lessons 1, 2, and 3. So to get to those, you hit on the little question mark up here, come down to SolidWorks Tutorials. Alright, then you go to Getting Started, and it's Lesson 1, Lesson 2, Lesson 3. I'm dragging these over to my other screen so that there's more space to actually work on. So, Lesson 1, we start with a new work area. So, New, Part, and there we go, nice new little work area. Next thing we're going to do is create the base. Okay, so we need to go Sketch, and we have to draw it on the right plane, which we're going to put it on the front plane. And we'll draw a rectangle, and then we will dimension it. It looks like we need to be 120 millimeters by 120 millimeters. So first thing I should have done is gone back into Options, Document Properties, and checked my units to make sure we're in millimeters. We weren't, but now we are. So now I can go to Features, Extrude, make this thing 30 millimeters thick, say OK. Now, just as a reminder, the middle roller zooms in and out, and if you hold it down, it dynamically rotates. And if you, let's get back to isometric. And if you hold Control down while you push the middle button, it pans. There we go. So now we have our part. Next thing we're going to do is extrude that little boss that's in the middle. So let's go sketch a circle on that plane. There we go. Let's do some smart dimensioning. It needs to be 70 millimeters. Okay. And then 25 thick, but let's work on centering this. So let's go and add a relation. You can do this many different ways, but I'm going to say the center of that. Click on that, and let's say midpoint. We actually don't want to do that. Let's go and do that. We know that's 120, so let's just do a smart relation, or a smart dimension. 60, because it's 120 and 120. There we go. Now it's in the middle. Features, Extrude, and it needs to be 25 millimeters thick. And we want to make sure it's merged. There we go. Now let's cut a hole right through the middle. We can go Sketch, Circle, that face, and we can actually might be able to snap to the middle. If not, we'll add a relation. So go Add Relation. Click, well, we can click on the circle. Let's delete the point. We've got the arc. Let's go with that arc and say concentric. Now it's in the middle. Perfect. Now, let's cut that. So we go Features, Extrude Cut, and we can make that through all. Oops, we forgot to set the diameter of that. So let's go back and edit the sketch. Smart Dimension. It is supposed to be, we don't know what that's supposed to be. We know it's supposed to be between this line and that line is supposed to be 10. I need to get rid of this dimension first though. So now let's try it. Oops, I unchecked the smart dimension. There we go. Hit escape a few times. Let's delete this and try it again. Smart dimension, middle, edge, there we go. 10. Alright, so now let's go features. Oh, say OK. End that. Return back to it. Now it cut through. Now we're going to create fillets. All around over here is going to be 5 millimeters, but everywhere else is going to be on this edge will be 1.5 millimeters. So let's go fillet. That edge, 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 and that edge should be 5. Okay, that looks good. Now, all this edge, so if I pick that flat surface, it'll get both edges. Let's go fillet, and this is 1.5 millimeter. There we go. Very nice. So, when we did the fillet, or the radius, we could have actually just picked this face and it would have put that at 5, these around at 5, and we would have been good. But we didn't quite do that, we just did a different method. No issues. Alright. And we already created those radiuses. Next thing we're going to do is turn this into a shell. So let's tip it up, click the shell button, click the bottom. How much do we want width-wise? We want 2 millimeters left. Let's click on preview and see if it shows us. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Say OK. Look at that. Very nice. Now the next thing they do is, well, that's it on this part. So they also say to add a realistic appearance. Let's see if we can do it on this. So we can go we're shaded. Okay. And then we should be able to go tools.
Okay, so we can't view the real graphics. We could here, and then it